guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a video idea that you guys suggested to me the last time that I asked you on Instagram, and I thought about it and I was like, yes, heck yes, like I really want to do this because I haven't done this like in forever, and it's to react to one of my old videos. I haven't seen them in a long time. I think like I just posted and then I never watched them again. I don't even know which one to choose, and right now I am trying to figure it out how to record the screen on my Mac, which I think it's Shift Command 5. So it's to view the screenshot, press that. Okay, we got it. I am gonna cringe, but it's gonna be okay. I think it's a great idea to just like see where I am right now and how much I have grown, and like if I would have done something different, and I don't know. You guys will see me. I'm going to watch one of the first ones. The thing with me is that I started this account when I was getting better. Like I was gaining weight and I was doing better, and then I went down, and then I went up, and then I went down. So it's like I don't know which one to watch, but just by looking at them like from the outside, I can definitely tell you when I was in true recovery, like really trying to get better, or like when I was pretending I was okay, but from the inside I was struggling very badly. Let's watch Being Honest, Struggling with Mental Health, How I Have Been Feeling. Let's watch that one.
Hi guys, so I need to breathe. Today is Tuesday, January 26th, and I literally just had a mental breakdown.
Can't remember why.
Because I feel overwhelmed by everything.
She feels overwhelmed.
And I just felt like recording myself because I talk too much out of camera with myself. I have a lot of thoughts. So I just felt like coming here because maybe someone can relate with what I've been going through. So lately,
Side note, her eyebrows look good. They look good.
social media has been like the worst. And I know that I say that I follow people that make me feel better and make me feel happy, but sometimes I don't. And sometimes I just see on my page like a lot of different bodies, and I sometimes still feel like I am not enough and that I need to change in some way. And I feel like I can give like the impression of like, oh, I am 100% good and everything.
Girl, she wasn't given the impression of like she's good. Her face looks lifeless. Like literally, you can tell that she's struggling. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine in my life, and I am 100% happy every day,
But yeah, that's true.
That's not the truth.
Like she always puts a smile.
And,
I'm gonna talk in third person if you can already tell, because I feel like a completely different person. So we're gonna talk in third person.
Truth is that I struggle. I still struggle with my mental health. I don't cope as before. I don't cope with like restricting to like not eating to things like that. But I still have so much like dope on myself. And sometimes I just feel the pressure of having like the perfect recovery sometimes. So
okay, this is something that I struggle with for a long time, and I think it was because, and she's referring to So when I wanted to recover, there were a lot of things that will hold me back. Ugh, we're talking in third person. Okay, she had a whole lot of things that were holding her back. So she will think like, okay, I'm gonna start recovery. That's what she will think. I'm gonna start recovery. But then she will see on social media this girl that was also recovering, but she was like going to the gym like 5 times a week and like gaining weight in the right places and being super happy and having the perfect meal plan to do stuff. And she will feel like discouraged because she will feel like that's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna look like that, so I'll better not even try because I am not gonna be happy as her. I am not gonna have her body. I'm not going to recover in the perfect body. I'm not going to recover how she is recovering. I am not gonna get the same attention or like have a boyfriend. Like, my situation is different than the girl that I'm watching on social media. So those were her thoughts all the time. So that will make her feel super discouraged about recovering in general, so she wouldn't do it at all. She would be like, I'll better not even try, because if I'm not gonna be happy like her, if I'm not going to have the perfect body, so why would I even try, you know? That's not a thing. Recovery is never going to be perfect, and it's not one size fits all. Some people go to the gym, I have seen, and I try for many, many years to do the same. I try to be like that, to be like the gym girl, and whenever I will fail to be one and to enjoy going to the gym, I'll feel like a failure. I'll feel super bad with myself. I'll feel like I'm failing recovery because I wasn't enjoying the gym as they were enjoying it. Because I remember seeing, you know what? I don't even know how I'm going to do this video. I don't know if it's going to be third person, but she would see a lot of people enjoying the gym, like quite a lot. Like their entire life was the gym. And she didn't feel like that. She will make herself go to the gym and do stuff, but she didn't like it that much. She would just like make herself do it. So she'll feel like super discouraged and like, oh, because I'm not enjoying the gym and because I'm not going to gain weight with the gym, then I'm not even gonna try and attempt to recover because I don't want to feel like a failure. I want to feel like I'm succeeding at something, even if that thing was not the best. She was succeeding at like being underweight and being skinny and being restrictive with her food and all of that. So yeah, I guess.
I don't know if you get what I mean, but I yeah, I feel like the pressure of showing like just the good parts of recovery because I feel like I want to help you out.
She has always had a big heart, and she always puts others first. So she didn't want to admit that she was struggling herself because she didn't want anyone to know or to help her. She would be like, I'm good. I'm fine. I am doing everything good. I don't need any help from anybody, but I can help you. I can help you if you want to, but no one can help me because I'm doing just fine. Those were the thoughts that she had. And she will also feel embarrassed to admit it, to admit, like, hey, I'm struggling. I am not having a good time. And even before she would go to the hospital to get inpatient, she, for many years, struggled with the idea of like getting external help or even professional help because she was like, no, like I can do this by myself. I'm good. Like, I'm doing just fine and I can do this by myself. I don't need anybody, which isn't true at all. And she should have put herself first and even take a big break from social media. Watching it and posting and just take some time for herself. But at the same time, I know how social media help her to, I don't know, find a purpose and find a reason to keep going. So I have my middle ground in there.
And I don't want to say anything that could potentially affect your recovery, but
She wanted to be a good role model, but at the same time, she wasn't helping by pretending and not showing what true recovery was.
everything is not perfect after recovery. Like, there's life after that.
This is funny because she's saying after recovery when she's not. She's struggling pretty badly with food, but she's not admitting it. So, girl, shut up. After.
I struggle still.
Yes, you do.
With thoughts and things like that. So lately, I want to be completely honest and gonna set up the camera better. So lately, I have been seeing a lot of like macro coaches, things like that, and I feel like compelled to like hire one just because I don't want to have control over what I eat, but at the same time, like, I do want to have control, and I don't know how to explain this that is going on in my mind because I can't even understand myself anymore.
So because I fucking hate right now. I hate when I see fitness coaches saying like, "Oh, I was super restrictive. I had an eating disorder, but you know what saved me? Getting my macros right and going to the gym. That's what saved me." So for many years, I thought the same. But the only thing that they want from you is your money. That's the only thing that they want from you. They don't really want to help, with the exception of like the last coach that I had. She was very tough with me and she will try to help, but she didn't even know how to help me because I wanted to control everything as always. And I don't know how to explain it, but macro coaches and the gym is not going to be the thing that will save you from an eating disorder. It's you letting go of control completely and accepting that your recovery is not going to be perfect, that you don't have to have this perfect macros, the perfect workout routine for you to gain weight and get better. You actually need to start finding more hobbies, more things outside of the gym that makes you happy, and to be your true self without letting social media dictate what you like and what you don't like.
But I just feel
You know what? She gave in
like
because
I have to.
she
So,
freaking hired a fitness coach after this. She gave in because she couldn't take anymore. She couldn't do it by herself. There were many, many thoughts limiting her from recovering and eating more and gaining weight. Like, she will feel so guilty about making the choice of gaining weight by herself without someone making her do it. You know, it's easier when someone is making you do it, as a fitness coach, macro coach, because you're paying them. But that's not where your money should be. It should go towards professional help, like a dietitian, like a therapist, someone that can help you long term fix the issue and not give you another one.
I love working out. I love eating healthy, making recipes. But I think I've been following.
She didn't like going to the gym. She loves other types of movement, but she didn't love going to the gym. She thought that she had to, and it was the only way she could work out and recover. She didn't love cooking. She loved the control it gave her of like, I know how much I'm putting on my mouth, how I'm cooking this meal. So she didn't love that. She didn't love healthy food. She was obsessed with eating healthy and scared of eating something unhealthy.
The wrong kind of people on Instagram. So I feel like if I want to do something with fitness related, I have to count macros and I have to have a coach and I have to have a perfect plan and do progressive overload at the gym and lift.
Majority of the time, her hobby, her hobby was just doing things with fitness and buying huge books. I spent so much money. Why? Huge books on like learning more about the anatomy and physiology of like how to grow your glutes, which is stupid. Like she spent so much money and time and energy in the wrong things. Like she should have been spending that money creating herself into who she truly is and was, not trying to imitate what others were doing. And the thing about the gym, like I don't hate the gym, but I just feel it's super easy for me that I have an obsessive mindset and she has an obsessive mindset, to go to the gym and do stuff like that and follow fitness influencers, and not get obsessed with progressive overload and macros and it has to be pull push with this perfect amount of sets and reps. Like it's just everything is just super quadriculated and like super macro calculator, micro calculated, and like everything being super perfect, the sets, the reps, the amount of times a week, the amount of tension in your muscle to be able to grow progressively every week by 0.5. Everything just had to be so perfect that I don't have that mindset anymore. I do not have it anymore. I don't want anything to be perfect. I like to be messy. I like to, I don't know, just go with the flow. Like if I don't feel like going for a walk, I'm not. Like if I feel like stretching, that's what I'm going to do. If I feel like, I don't know, like going out to eat today, I am. If I don't, I won't. Like it's just mind blowing how much time she spent and energy just trying to make everything super perfect and super calculated.
Heavy, and I just feel like it's always that pressure of like you have to work out at least this times a week and you have to be consistent with your food and track like 100%. And I just realize every single time that I have this thought of like wanting to get a coach and spend that money on a coach, on a macro coach, I just feel like I do it like for out of like compulsion of like having something that is not really what is going to make me happy, what is going to make me feel
Oh, girl.
like I am doing something right with my life. So I just feel like I am on this cycle.
And that's the toxicity that can give you, like social media and fitness influencers, of like if you are not going to the gym 4 times, 5 times, 6 times a week, 7 times a week, you're a failure. And that's how I felt. That's the message that I had. And because I used to follow so many influencers that were like that, and I was on my phone all the time, then that was the whole message of my entire life and what I was obsessed with. I literally unfollowed them all. And now I follow I don't know, I follow normal people. And it's now that like after you're done with that and you start following more normal people, is that you realize like it's normal to eat out. It's normal to not go to the gym and do other stuff with your time and life. It's normal to lay in your bed and watch a TV show. It's normal not to be obsessed with like growing glutes and having the perfect form for like hip thrusts. I literally would record myself doing one exercise and I will obsess over the exercise of on having the perfect form and the perfect tension and the perfect whatever, and I will be so stressed all the time and thinking about it all the time. It was not fun. It was not fun.
Of like, do I want to do this? Do I want to have a coach? Do I want to count macros again and just like be super rigid with my training and with my food? Or do I want the freedom? But then it's like, but if I do want to look fit and look like my recovery was somehow successful, then I do have to have a coach to show that I have a good body or like an acceptable body for like social media.
See what I'm talking about? When you spend so much time on social media watching those bodies, you're gonna feel like a failure and you're gonna feel bad with yourself. And that's why I do what I do right now, to show you like, hey, my recovery isn't perfect. I'm not growing into the perfect body with the perfect glutes, with the perfect abs. And that's okay. That's completely fine. It isn't supposed to be that way. Your body is supposed to grow. As a woman, you're supposed to have curves because you're a woman. That even if some people don't want to have kids, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna have kids. But your body, as a woman, as a girl, is supposed to have enough fat to be able to carry kids, you know? And that's something that I have learned and that I'm embracing. And even if I feel uncomfortable some days with my body, with my growing body, I'm actually super happy and I'm actually feeling better within me and feeling more like myself, like my old self before all of this, before social media.
And it just feels like this pressure on my shoulder.
I feel so sad for
And
her.
I just can't take it anymore. And some days I just break down like this because
I remember that day I literally
I don't know
called
what
my
to do
mom
with. I don't know
because
how to
I was
help
having
you out,
an
and
anxiety attack.
I just don't have all the answers. And I
So
think
many
that's
thoughts
what I'm trying to say.
I couldn't control. And because she was underweight, her brain wasn't working properly. She couldn't think straight. She was overthinking all the time, like 24/7, because her brain didn't have enough fuel. So, okay, this one. What ate in a day, rest day edition.
Meet Grammarly Go.
I'm
your
scared
go-to
for this
solution
one.
For getting quality work done quickly.
It's gonna be embarrassing. You're a girl. What the fuck?
Hi guys, good morning. Welcome.
I'm sorry. If you watch me in this, I want to say sorry. I want to say sorry from her. Because that must have been so triggering. I'm so sorry. That's not recovery, okay? That's a perfect example of what not to do. Don't do that. No.
Or welcome back to my channel. Today
You're
I
good.
wanted to vlog a day in my
The
life.
fuck?
Today is a rest day. But
Two
I
years
asked
ago.
you on Instagram if you would like to see a rest day in my life, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's still hard to take rest days.
Yes, it was very
but
hard for
I'm
her.
pretty happy to have a coach and for her to tell me like you have to take rest days. So that's what we're doing. I'm working out 4 times a week. So
I remember telling my coach at that time, like, I don't even know what to do with my time when I'm not at the gym, because the gym is the best thing ever and it's my passion and it's my love and it's where I feel like myself. Girl, there's a bunch of things you could have done with your time and your rest days, because on rest days she will think about the gym.
resting 3 days and
Imagine if I would have started learning Italian. instead of that.
A lot longer.
Girl, show me the food.
Actually need to do. I need to wax my armpit.
Okay, I walked today.
Lips. You know what? Like, it's not gross. It's just, if you think this is gross, then don't watch it. But to put all of it, but right now.
I do that still. I need to do that today, actually.
Update.
But I'm gonna wait for my mom.
I didn't know if I wanted to include like a full day of eating, and I'm still not sure.
Girl, where's breakfast? You're doing everything and anything, but you're not having food. Okay, so that was a struggle for me in the past, but I didn't know it was still at this point. Yes, it was. Where's breakfast? You girl. It's like half of the video, and she didn't have breakfast in the first half of the video. Why? Why are you waiting so long? So that was a struggle. Just having breakfast in the morning, early. Don't know why. I will save food for the night because it had to be complete with my macros. Like I couldn't. Why would I eat breakfast like early if I have like the whole night? It's a joke, okay? You don't do that. Oh my goodness.
Yep, this is the texture that I get when I do egg white oatmeal.
Okay, I haven't had oatmeal in forever because I burned myself out from that phase because of how much I ate it.
Egg white. So
It doesn't even appetize me anymore, like at all. The baby spoon. Oh no, why? Okay, so I eat with like small spoons because I have like a small mouth, but not baby ones, just like a regular ones, you know? Grr.
So
I
this
throw
is
them
my
away, so
delicious
that's cool.
breakfast, and now I'm just gonna eat it, and that's it. Like, so I have this also, and I have my training notebook.
See what I'm talking about? Even on rest days, she's like, I'm gonna pass my training book.
So I'm gonna put all the workouts that I've been doing like Monday and Tuesday in here, and see how can I improve, and eat my breakfast and drink my water. I'm trying to drink 2 of this, which is 1 gallon of.
As I told you guys, if my coach was telling me you need to do this, I will do it completely perfect. If not, I will feel like a failure. And that's not a good mindset to be in.
Okay guys, hi there. So
See what I'm talking about? Like my hobbies were going to the gym and like thinking about the gym when I'm not in the gym and watching videos about the gym and passing my workouts at the gym on a piece of paper and watching videos about other people working out.
but
That's
pretty tasty. I
that
got a pita bread.
you guys, that's very small for a lunch. Like very, very small. That I think that pita bread is actually one of the Joseph's pita bread, which is like super low calorie and like great yogurt to dip it in. Where's the ketchup? Where's, I don't know, honey mustard, something? No, that doesn't look appetizing. That's way too little
Here's the
and
thing.
doesn't look
I just finished lunch.
little snack. I agree. I agree. That's little. That's very little. Right now, if I eat them with my protein dip
Ate.
and an apple.
I finished.
Like rice cakes by itself, how do I say it? Like a food is not really, it's just about like the quantity that you eat. But it's also like right now I eat them because I crave them with like protein dip because it's good. Like if you have tried it, it's actually good. But at the point of her like she wasn't using it because she liked them. How do I explain it in a better way? She was using them because it fit her macros. You know? Right now, I don't really track anything. I don't give a shit. Why would I give a shit? So it just depends on how you use and why, like your intentions behind you using certain foods. You know what I mean? And also having a variety of foods. And that snack, I can totally tell you that it didn't fill her up at all. Chapter, and I had a snack. That was all the snacks that she had. No. That was way too small. Like just 2 rice cakes and then dinner? That couldn't be me. No, that's way too small. Now I'm going for a walk with my dog. And now she's going for a walk. All day, and my butt hurts. So, yeah. I bet it hurts. Because it's so bony. I bet it does. Okay, dinner. Wait.
Online, I'm back. Immerses you in a universe with
Grr. You didn't put oil on your potatoes, girl. I personally, I will eat a Taco Bell or a pizza instead of that. That looks very dry. That looks like you had to swallow some pieces. Other 2 rice cakes. Again, guys, when I was in my gym rat phase, I started having like caramel rice cakes, and the fitness industry is like obsessed with caramel rice cakes and chocolate rice cakes. So that was everything that I will eat. Like seriously, I will eat like 4, 6 at the same time because it was all carbs and I needed to fill up carbs with my macros. Guys, now it makes me nauseous to like think about them or like even try to. And one time I tried to have caramel rice cakes, and because I ate it too much, is the same with like the oatmeal, but with the rice cakes, it makes my stomach hurt so badly. I think I created like an intolerance from that. I don't know. Chocolate, maybe I will try it again, but caramel is not something that I want to try again. I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, so it doesn't look bad, but again, rice cakes, other type. Kefir. Okay. Hi guys, it's actually the next day. Today's Thursday. That's why, and my family is also here, so it's really hard to talk. And they're right on my story, and I know that it has been helpful for. Okay, I know what she's gonna say, and I don't even want to hear it because it's embarrassing. But what I'm gonna say is, of course, you guys, of course, that wasn't a good amount of food. And you guys know that. You guys know that. I know that. I don't know why I did that. Or I do. I was scared. My camera is about to turn off because it's like getting hot. But that was my reaction. I don't know if you guys want me to say anything else besides don't take that as an example, or do take it as an example on what not to do. She was eating very low because that's how it was structured by her coach, and that's exactly why I do not like, and I do not ever will advise you to do that, to recover by doing that, because she'll relapse after that. Of course, she didn't have a fitness coach that will tell her macros and stuff like that, so she'll freaked out whenever she will have to like eat outside of her macros or like get invited. Of course, she wouldn't go out to anywhere. She will isolate herself every single day because she was so scared of getting invited to eat and not have the perfect macro ratio of like every single food. That's not recovery. It is not. Recovery is about letting go. And I'm so glad that I'm here right now. And you know what? I'm glad I recorded those videos because it's a perfect example of what not to do. And it's a perfect, like, I don't know, way to see how much growth I have been making, how much progress I have been making, and how much I have grown in the past few years. And all the mistakes that I made, I am grateful for, because I now can tell you, like, hey, I went through it. I did the same things as you're thinking about, because I know a lot of you guys think about that and think about getting a fitness coach, because we all know there's some girls that are promoting their fitness coach stuff, just like telling you, hey, this is the way that I recover and this is how you will recover. But in reality, it's just being stuck in another cycle and in another obsessive thought. And the only way to get out of it is to actually get out of it and engage with normal people, because there are a lot of things that you can focus on in your life that are not related to gym, food, or your body. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. My freaking camera is overheating. I'm sorry, camera. I love you guys. Let me know if you want me to do another one of this or any other thing. I love when you guys suggest me videos, because again, this one was suggested by one of you. See you on the next one. I hope you enjoy it.